Feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The Feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, celebrated on July 16, was first instituted in the late 14th century in commemoration of the approval of the rule of the Carmelite order 100 years earlier. According to legend, a religious community was established even before the time of Christ on Mount Carmel. This is the mountain overlooking the Mediterranean Sea on which the prophet Elijah successfully challenged the priest of Baal and won the people to the true God. The feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel entered the calendar of the Universal Church in the early 18th century. Although there is no historical evidence for the pre-Christian Carmelite community, references in the 12th century record a community of monks on the Holy Mountain. Despite continual difficulties, the community built a monastery and church dedicated to the Virgin Mary on Mount Carmel in 1263. Saint Louis, King of France, had visited Mount Carmel in 1254 and brought back 6 French hermits for whom he built a convent near Paris. Mount Carmel was taken by the Muslims in 1291, and the brothers were killed and the convent burned. The spread of the Carmelites in Europe is largely attributable to the work of Saint Simon Stack. The scapular of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The brown scapular of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, according to the Carmelite tradition, was presented by Our Lady to Saint Simon Stack, the then Father General, on July 16, 1251. Our Lady gave Saint Simon a scapular for the Carmelites with the following promise, saying, "Receive, my beloved son, this habit of thy order. They shall be to thee and to all Carmelites a privilege, that whosoever dies clothed in this shall never suffer eternal fire. It shall be a sign of salvation, a protection in danger, and a pledge of peace." Another important aspect of wearing the scapular is the Sabbathine privilege. This concerns a promise made by Our Lady to Pope John XXII in a papal letter he issued. He recounted the vision that he had. He stated that the Blessed Virgin had said to him in this vision concerning those who wear the brown scapular, "I, the Mother of Grace, shall descend on the Saturday after their death, and whomsoever I shall find in purgatory, I shall free, so that I may lead them to the holy mountain of life everlasting." Many popes and saints have strongly recommended wearing the brown scapular to the Catholic faithful. Pope Pius XII said, "The scapular is a practice of piety which, by its very simplicity, is suited to everyone, and has spread widely among the faithful of Christ to their spiritual profit." In our own times, Pope Paul The sixth said, "Let the faithful hold in high esteem the practices and devotion to the Blessed Virgin, the Rosary, and the Scapular of Carmel," and in another place referred to the scapular as so highly recommended by our illustrious predecessors. According to church tradition, there are three conditions necessary to participate in this privilege and share in the other spiritual benefits of the scapular. First, wear the brown scapular. Second, observe chastity according to your estate in life. Third, pray the rosary. The scapular can be replaced afterwards by a medal which has on one side the image of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and on the other the image of Mary. There a short form for giving the scapular. Receive this scapular, a sign of your special relationship with Mary, the Mother of Jesus, whom you pledge to imitate. May it be a reminder to you of your dignity as a Christian in serving others and imitating Mary. Wear it as a sign of her protection and of belonging to the family of Carmel, voluntarily doing the will of God and devoting yourself to building a world true to His plan of community, justice, and peace. The scapular stands for a commitment to follow Jesus like Mary, the perfect model of all the disciples of Christ. This commitment finds its origin in baptism. It leads into the community of Carmel, a community of religious men and women, which has existed in the church for over 8 centuries. It reminds of the example of the saints of Carmel, with whom it establishes a close band as brothers and sisters. It is an expression of the belief that the bearers of the scapular will meet God in eternal life, aided by the intercession and prayers of Mary. The Carmelites insist that the scapular is not a magical charm to protect someone, an automatic guarantee of salvation, an excuse for not living up to the demands of the Christian life. It is instead a sign which has been approved by the Church for over 7 centuries and which stands for the decision to follow Jesus like Mary, be open to God and to His will, be guided by faith, hope, and love, to pray at all times, to discover God present in all that happens around us. Thank you, and may God bless us all.